The World Health Organization (WHO) has declared the coronavirus disease 2019, or as well as known as COVID-19, as a pandemic. A global coordinated effort is needed to stop the further spread of the virus. The government of Malaysia enforced a Movement Control Order (MCO) starting on March 18, 2020 to break the chain of COVID-19. The media actively spread the hashtag Stay at Home. Non-governmental organizations as well as prison inmates started to produce personal protective equipment for frontliners. Various organizations hosted fundraising events to provide essential mainly to hospitals. However, socializing has not stopped. We are a social creature and we have the technology to remain social for work and play, even when confined to our homes. The COVID-19 pandemic is giving the virtual world a big boost, and the long-term implications go far beyond Zoom calls and virtual summits. Be it business travel, tourism, daily work, socializing, education, healthcare, construction, or many other sectors, the widespread lockdown has forced people to go virtual and many have been converted. By the time pandemic is over, we will be in full downswing, creating cost pressure that will further drive the virtual shift, while continued environmental pressure will also drive the virtual transition. Above all, however, all these virtual reality applications are fundamentally driven by the social nature of the human user they serve.
There's nothing normal about life right now. Despite the slow trickle of reopenings of public spaces like beaches and not so public spaces like the dental offices, staying healthy has taken on more meaning than ever before. While scientists race to find a vaccine, a cure, or a treatment for COVID-19, the rest of us are struggling to keep our heads above water. Whether you find solace in fitness, or food, or meditation, we've got you. Coronavirus pandemic is altering individual life. We cannot travel internationally or even locally, and we may not be able to dine in restaurants. As such, the service sector, especially travel-related industries, airlines, restaurants, hotels, and tourist attractions is seriously hurting. More than that, the pandemic is changing our social and work life in more complicated ways, especially the way we communicate in light of the development of information technology and communication. The internet-based virtual community was already well developed before the pandemic, but the pandemic is making it even more powerful and indispensable. Social distancing requirements have led to more online communication, not only in our social life, but in our office work, as it has become necessary and cost efficient. Working and learning from home are not possible or enjoyable for everyone, as many people prefer the office environment where they can interact and socialize with colleagues. The pandemic is also affecting doctor-patient communication, including the delivery and reception of healthcare and other services. The Internet of Things and artificial intelligence have made the remote delivery of telemedicines and other services more feasible. Thus, reliable and cost-efficient medical options are available at home without commuting to and waiting at medical clinics, freeing up hospital space and other medical resources for patients in need of intensive and critical care. COVID-19 pandemic has not ended yet. Until there is an effective way, vaccines, or treatment, everyone remains at risk. We all need to work together to protect ourselves and others. By doing so, avoid the 3 Cs. Fight against COVID-19 is far from over. Continue to practice protective measures. Continue to protect ourselves and others. Cover your coughs and sneezes with your flexed elbow to help prevent spread of virus. Wash your hands with soap and water or alcohol-based hand rub. Clean your hands before and after you touch your face. And with doing so, we all can stay safe.
While global events such as the ongoing pandemic bring a level of uncertainty and difficulty for millions, these events often end up becoming a springboard for new and better opportunities. Quality time with your loved ones, this is a big upside. Spending quality time with your close family is not only important but beneficial for everyone. Studies show children with absent parents are more likely to display behavior and emotional problems. While it can be stressful juggle your family and work responsibility when these collide in the same space, it's well worth the effort. In addition, the new normal has been kind to pets as well, and the benefits of their companionship did not go unnoticed. As with most teaching methods, online learning also has its own sets of positive and negative. Decoding and understanding this positive and negative will help institute in creating strategies for more efficient delivery of the lessons, ensuring an uninterrupted learning journey for the students. Online learning offers teachers an efficient way to deliver lessons to students. Online learning has a number of tools such as videos, PDF, podcasts, and teachers can use all these tools as part of their lesson plans. By extending the lesson plan beyond traditional textbooks to include online resources, teachers are able to become more efficient educators. For the self-development, carving out time to focus on important things, routine life is usually hectic and leave little time for yourself or your family. Personal and academic engagement can lead to a lot of late nights and long hours, which can end up taking a toll on your mental health. Events like the lockdown act as pause buttons, pushing us to reflect on what is really important. Focusing on your loved ones and engaging in activities which are meaningful for you can help you recharge your physical and mental health.
Compared with the face-to-face communication, online communication greatly reduces the efficiency. Not only that, working and studying at home can be affected in many ways, such as TV, games, so our works and study results will also be affected. Besides, in the life, the pandemic has brought great inconvenience to our lives. To some extent, though the internet mitigated the impact of the on people's life price risk, we often find that the purchase of the live goods in the same goods, the online price will be higher than the physical store price. On the other hand, time like this is also a big problem. In my personal experience, I bought some goods on Black Friday in November, but when I received the goods, it was already at the end of December.
In conclusion, open and distant learning has both pros and cons. The challenge include individual, instruction, and institutional related challenge. Online learning is a growing and exciting new way to learn about almost anything. If there is a course you have always wanted or take or a skill you have always learned but you have not had a time to attend face-to-face class or there hasn't been an opportunity near you, the online learning might be your answer. Most important tips or suggestion for anyone attending or considering an online learning is to stay on task. Keep your major goal in mind. When you set goals that are personally important, you are more likely to manage your time in a way to accomplish them. For online study to be a successful experience, you need to be passionate about your chosen course of study. This passion will drive you to be disciplined and to persevere when deadlines are looming. You can also make a study plan. Set out a clear and achievable study plan and stick to it to keep you structured. Also, allowing yourself some room and respite for the unexpected event. Last but not least, the most important thing that we have to consider is our time management. Make a schedule that you can quickly check to see what you need to accomplish and when those tasks need to be complete.
In the midst of the hardship and challenges, there's been the sense among many people that this period has helped us evaluate our lives and focus on what's truly important. And maybe, just maybe, we've learned something from this moment. Every person on the planet has had their life shaken by the COVID-19 pandemic in some way. But that's not gonna stop us. We will move forward. We will always keep moving. We will stay strong and we'll always get stronger. Because what's important is that we got each other back. That's what matters. All hands on deck. We're all in this together.